Okay, so hi, hi everyone. So as the name of the video suggests that I'm going to talk about 10 key takeaways that I learned from consuming social media, and these are not the things that you should avoid, but what you can learn from social media. The things you can avoid is a very big and different topic, and we can cover it in sometime else. But today I'm going to talk about what I learn or what I take as a learning from social media. So to begin with, I started consuming social media from around 2015. That time, first time I had a smartphone. So my brother gifted me a smartphone in I guess November 2015, and from then now on until now I'm using or consuming social media, and I think I did that a lot, wasted so much time, consumed a lot of information content that I don't know I have used anywhere else, or I don't think I have used even 1% of that. But it's addictive, and it will addict people. It grabs people attention, and it's addictive in a way where it is very difficult to move away from social media. So let's start with I have prepared 10 points, and I think if we can recognize some good things from social media, we can use it for our benefit as to improve ourselves and how to go about life. So the first point is I think consistency. So one thing you can learn from social media is being consistent is a rewarding thing. As you can see, a lot of content creators who are creating content from a very long time, and they have been successful. The one key factor or key differentiator they have from the one or from those who haven't succeeded is that they were consistent throughout the journey, and that is what makes them successful or favorite amongst people. And I think that one learning everyone can take from get from social media, that consistency creates or helps you become better at something, and that quality, having that quality will help you in different aspects of your life. So I think having that skill is really important. Second one I would say is, after consuming a different genres and different type of content, I have realized that there is audience for every type of content. And this I'm not saying about social media. whether if you go for writing or any type of art form, there are people who appreciate, who admire that content or that art. So to give you an example, I have seen people who a guy who was a vegetable vendor. So he used to sell vegetables in the evening at the roadside, and he was to create he was creating a amazing content, and people used to watch that, and I mean he has some amazing viewership for that. So another guy was a Zomato driver who used to deliver food. He was also amazing. He was doing a great job, I mean engaging people into his content, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't matter what kind of content you are creating, there is always an audience for your content. And third point would be, I want to share a quote from Mother Teresa, that honesty and transparency makes you vulnerable. Be vulnerable and honest anyway. And this is such an amazing advice that one can have. In terms of social media as well, this works very well. I mean, those people who are honest and who used to show transparency usually get attention, or I would say people used to like them, because people like honesty, and that create trust in people, and that help for long term. If you are faking something, and if you are not true to what you are doing, that has a very limited life. And I personally believe that it saves your time, it saves your when you lie or when you fake something, you have to do it over and over again, and that makes you makes it difficult for you to maintain that, because it is not natural to you. And that is where I think being honest is always a good choice, rather than faking something. Next one is, there are several type of careers you can make out of careers you can make out of content creation, or you can become good at. Top three of them would be, first one is content writing, because writing plays a very crucial part in any type of content you place. Other than any random content, there has to be some kind of scripting, there has to be some kind of brainstorming, go beyond that particular piece of content. So I think content writing is a highly lucrative skill, and it does not matter if you are writing a book, if you are writing for some kind of website, if you are writing for some kind of advertising or anything. I think writing is a really good skill and in demand skill, and I think everybody should explore writing in some way or other. It helps you analyze and simplify thoughts, and take good decisions. Second one is public speaking. So as you grow, as you become better at speaking, it improves your communication skills as well as public speaking skills, where you can address people, and it gives you a perspective of, when you are delivering content to the people, you are exposed to the people, you get feedbacks for every content you create, and that's the point where you have, when you get feedback, you have an opportunity to make improvements. So I think that's one skill that usually people have who create content. So that is a highly lucrative skill, and that can earn you a fortune, not even a content creation industry, but at different stages of different careers as well. Third one is video editing, which is a really amazing skill, and it's in demand skill right now. So if because there are n number of content creators right now, there is high demand for every business, every company, everything, everyone want to come online and show their presence on social media. So it's really high time that there is a very huge demand for video editors as well. Next one is, so social media content has ability to reach million peoples. I mean, imagine how big impact you can make by delivering an important thought. It has a ripple effect, so it reaches to people, they react to this, then it reaches to more people, and it has a ripple effect that you can create a bigger impact than a certain thing or certain from yourself. I think bigger impact than you. So that is where I think it has a big power as a responsibility as well. So that was the point. Next one is, people. I have written down points, and I'm looking in my notebook. You might be wondering where I'm watching. So people like to follow. I mean, we are always looking for a leader in our life, whether it will be our parents or our friends or some role model, and it's a human nature. People like to follow someone, get their advice, whether they have done this thing in their life or not. We for career also, when we pass 10th exam, we go to people and ask, what should we do, and the people whom we are asking are not technically qualified to answer this question, because they have done something different, or they have done only one thing, and how could possibly they can answer your question. But we look forward to the people who can guide us, who we can see as a role model, and that advantage you get when you become a content creator on social media, where where people follows you, people listen to you, what you say, and that makes that helps you become more aware about what kind of message you are giving to the society. So that I have learned from social media, that people always want to follow someone and want to follow a leader. The next point, the eighth point, the seventh point is building distribution for your business. So let's say you are a small business owner and you want to reach to the people to sell your product or your services. So social media becomes a very good platform where you do not have to go door by door or to find the right people for your product. If you start marketing your product on social media, creating content around them and showing benefits to the people, I think it's a great way to reach to the people and market your product in a cheaper way, where you do not have to spend time, and it speaks for itself as people give feedbacks on the same platform, which helps other people to try out this product. And so basically it has zero customer acquisition cost, where you do not have to advertise and pay for advertising. So that is a good point, good aspect of social media, and a lot of businesses are using that also for their advantage. Next one is it helps to develop your personality. I think in previous point I have said that public speaking is a good skill that you can develop while working on social media. When you become very aware about how you appear to people, you always tend to make sure that you are in a good mindset to deliver or to present yourself in a way where people should respect you as well as they should get something from you. So this whole scenario in a way make you think that you have to be, your personality has to be a certain way where it should be attractive, not physically, but to make people follow you. And that, I think, helps you think that I should work on my personality and I should get better at something. You will see people started focusing on fitness, they started focusing on they started improving on their communication skills, as well as how they their command over language has improved. So all these things you can notice if you are following someone for a very long time. So these kind of traits and things that you tend to develop when you do consistently. Ninth one is showing up is always important than being smart. So it is a highly recommended or important skill for anyone who have set a goal for himself or herself, that I want to achieve something, and to show up every day. Doesn't matter if you are performing well or not. It does make sense, because you get into habit of uh, not letting down yourself. Let's say if you have set a goal for yourself that for next 3 months I will go to the gym, and if you are not going to the gym, then you are not being true to yourself. That means you are being respectful towards yourself. And I think a person who is being respectful about, I mean, towards himself, will tend to, I mean, is tend to look down upon himself only, and that makes him vulnerable, where he blame himself for uh, not doing something that he should have done. So that is where I think showing up every day at something, that the goal that you have set for yourself makes really huge difference. It doesn't matter whether you are performing well or not, whether your health is not good, or you have some tens or hundreds of reasons to avoid that thing. I think it is always better to show up and do your part. It might be good or bad, but showing up every day makes you something else, that you don't blame yourself, and you take charge, and you respect yourself, your decision, or what you have decided. So I think that is a positive impact that you have when you show up every day. And last one is, I won't say it's a takeaway, but it's more of an advice that I want to I personally believe in it, and I follow that stop consuming and start creating. Since 2015, as I said, it's been more than 7 and 8 years I have consuming content and didn't do any productive, whether it's working on myself or learning any skill, learning any hobby. I could have, I could have done higher studies that I don't do. So I wasted so much of time, and I won't say everybody go through journey. I think everyone goes through that journey, and it's not that, though we know that we are doing a wrong thing, we are trapped in such a situation where it's your self-control and not distracting from your goal is very difficult nowadays. So I think the most challenging part in these days is how to keep yourself focused and not distracted. And I think that is the only thing you have to do. And to do that, I think you have to stop consuming and start creating. And when I say creating, it can be in the form of any way. It can be a form of making anything that you always wanted to do, writing, create a piece of content, or create a product, or create a hobby, or spend time on a hobby. There are multiple things you can do that you always wanted to do. Replacing the time of consumption to the creation will break your bad habits, and doing it consistently will give some kind of outcome. So yeah, that is what I have learned over the years, and it's not that I have mastered it, but I'm trying to replace that time with something productive that I could be doing, which help me grow better, rather than spending that time doing something useless that will not help me with anything. And that is what right now I'm doing. So those are the points that I have written down. Hopefully it makes sense what I have delivered. I haven't seen a significant improvement since past videos, but still I am showing up. I have uploaded a video yesterday, and it was not a plan to record video today as well, but I know that if I took a break from this, then I might not end up doing wasting my time doing something else which I don't want to, and literally following the advice that show up every day. So I'll be doing something every day where I will not give any space to distract myself from whatever I have started. Hopefully this whole conversation have given some kind of value to you, though the video have become very long because of pauses and the filler words, the ums and ahs. So yeah, I will end this video here, and if you have watched until now, up to here, then thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.